Hello, my name's Danny.
My name's Connor.
And this is A Ginger's Pallet.
I didn't get any input on this title.
Hello everybody, my name's Danny, and this ginger man you see before you is Connor, and this is A Ginger's Pallet, a show where I make a meal requested by my best friend, one Connor Chittister, every month until the end of school. Will he like the dishes, or will he throw them to the dirt? Find out on this episode of A Ginger's Pallet.
His name is Danny DeVito. He will defeat you if he wants, if he please. And if you don't give him his lemons, then he will break your knees. Your knees. His name is Danny DeVito. He really needs those lemons. And if you don't give them to him, he'll break your knee.
What's up, YouTube?
Hey guys, how's it going?
How are y'all?
He's not doing too great today.
I got my wisdom teeth removed.
He's sad.
I haven't been able to eat food in about 3 days. Okay, so I've done a ton of research on coconut cream pie.
No, he hasn't.
Yes, I have. Anyways,
Spoiler.
most people use pre-shredded coconuts, but I have 2 coconuts right here that I'm going to try and figure out how to incorporate into this
I'm
pie.
not sure how good these coconuts are. We got them from the store, but it's not really coconut season. There's definite liquid inside of it.
Yeah, that one has coconut water in it. One coconut I just picked up and there was no coconut water in it, and I don't think I've ever been more terrified
This
of
one
a
has
coconut
lots
in
of
my life.
water in it. What about the other one? I don't know
Then
how-
we just got a ton of coconut stuff right here from
Coconuts are so
Lynn's.
small. What do we actually do to make the pie? You wouldn't mind my asking.
First things first, we make a crust.
Yeah.
After we make the crust, we par bake it and get it all nice golden and flaky. Then we make a nice custard filling and we put a ton of coconut in the custard. You put that custard into the pie crust and you let it sit in the fridge for at very least overnight. And then you top it all with whipped cream and more coconut.
Got it. I hope I get.
Coconut!
I hope I get to drink the water and it's not moldy.
Yeah. To the kitchen. Alright, folks. For this episode, I actually bought a pie pan because that's, oddly enough, the one culinary thing I didn't own.
We need to wash it because this was just sitting at the store, so it's probably really dirty.
Yeah, never trust your grocery store's cleanliness, folks. Okay, folks, so the first thing we're going to do is make a really nice pie crust. This recipe is a recipe I developed with my grandma over multiple years of cooking pie and stuff.
Want to tell them about the last pie you made?
No, I don't.
It was great. The crust of that pie was magnificent.
Oh, one of the best crusts I've ever made.
Rotten lemons.
So, first thing you want to do, get about a cup and a half of flour.
Oh,
there.
we're doing approximations again. Okay.
Would you prefer me to actually measure?
I don't care enough, and I don't think you do either.
To that flour, we're gonna add about
Some brown sugar.
give or take a nice little clump of lightly compressed brown sugar. Or you could just use regular sugar, but you know, I like flavor. Nice little taste of salt.
Salt!
Yes, indeed. Salt is a
It's a very awkward position we got going here.
salt is a very important ingredient. Finally,
Just a
some
whole stick
butter.
of butter.
Technically, you're supposed to use a more stick of butter, but this is the last bit of butter we have. So yeah, we're gonna cut this up to make it easier to blend in. Now you could use a pastry blender. However, we're gonna use a cheap method for getting the flakiness. And yeah, we're just gonna feed these pieces of cold butter in there. Slowly but surely, that's gonna get worked into there. To help it out, you're gonna want to add about 2 tablespoons of milk. I have whole milk. Usually I go with
Buttermilk?
2%, 1%
I
milk.
thought you would have gone with buttermilk.
I've never thought of making a buttermilk crust.
I mean, it's butter. That's just what you use in this stuff anyway.
I guess that makes sense. You add a tiny bit of that, like 1 to 2 tablespoons to help it come together. However, it's always going to be dry, which is where the secret pie ingredient comes in. This is vodka. Specifically Papa vodka.
If Danny cooks this right, all of the actual alcohol aspects should be cooked out.
Which it will.
Hopefully.
Now, vodka is one of the most important pie crust ingredients.
I mean, unless you want like a flaky pie crust.
No, this is how you get flaky pie crust.
Really?
Basically, the science behind it is there's so much alcohol in this that once you cook it all out, that leaves a bunch of air pockets inside, and they're microscopic and diverse down, which gives you some of the most...
Genius. Just put alcohol in everything you cook.
It really does work!
See, I know you're right, but it's funnier to say you're wrong.
Now this right here is gonna become really fine pie crust. Already it's doughy and elastic, which is really good texture for pie. Feel that.
Just like Play-Doh.
Now a lot of people disagree with me on this, but as you can see, this is a really doughy and just taut elastic dough. I personally think that makes the most divine crust on this earth. If you disagree with that and you like yours to have a little bit less chew to it and you like all flaky, don't include the milk in it and only use the vodka. But other than that... Oh, now's my time to give the PSA. I am 18 and I do not support underage drinking. Now we put our pie crust in the fridge for about 20 minutes.
So do we just do nothing for the next 20 minutes?
Pretty much.
Making pie is boring, you know.
Don't worry, it ramps up soon enough.
I hope so. This is... Well, I'd rather have something like this than the carbonara, but it's definitely more low-key than the carbonara.
20 minutes later.
Now you know the crust is ready when it's super cold, super firm like Play-Doh, and it smells like a mix of butter and vodka.
I know,
Folks,
yeah.
it's not the best smell, but sometimes you gotta work with what you're given.
Do you want me to get out a fork so we can dock the pie?
Hang on, don't worry, we're getting there. First things first. Nice little working table like this. Don't want to take...
Can it see the work table? Yeah, I think it can.
That's a good idea. So you want to dust up the roller all nice. You're going to take your...
Wouldn't you want to sprinkle some flour on top of it?
That's why I dusted the roller.
You see, what Danny's doing right now is hitting the worst posture possible for rolling dough. It's something people don't talk about because usually, you know, you're supposed to have a table that's higher than this when you're rolling dough, so you're not hunched over like a little bridge troll.
Oh, do you ever shut up, Connor?
I feel like you should be the one doing that with your broken jaw right now.
Well, we got ourselves a real comedian here, folks.
You're doing great, Danny. What in tarnation are you doing? Why are you making it into a little brick? Oh, he's a genius. Oh, maybe a little big.
Folks, something's going wrong here. I just don't know what it
Does
is.
this happen every time you make pie, or?
Yeah, getting the crust in is always a frickin' frick.
It's not even. There's one part that's hanging out on the other
We're
side.
gonna cut a lot of the crust. Don't worry, don't worry.
What do you mean we're gonna cut the crust? What are you gonna do with the crust?
I'm gonna make pie bites. Okay, folks. Here's the pie crust. In an ideal world, I would have got the edges a bit more finer. But because of my general inability to be a perfectionist and the fact that my everything feels like sorrow and pain right now, this is what we're getting for pie crust. Now you want to take a good fork and you just want to start abusing the pie crust. You want a nice holy bottom, and if you can, try to get a bit of them sides there too. Here I have an egg. We're gonna crack that into a little bowl here. We're making a nice egg wash. Now ordinarily I wouldn't do this, but you know, since we're making a coconut cream pie, take a bit of this here food grade coconut oil, break it up just a bit. We're gonna add some of that coconut oil to our here egg wash. Now it's a bit intense. Oil naturally does not want to mix into these eggs, but I promise you, a little bit of elbow grease and hard work, it'll all come together. Alright folks, we have this here, which means now you can watch the amazing process of me using egg wash on my crust. Yep. Want to make sure you get a nice even coating.
What was that?
My camera. Now, folks. Hey, don't you know upside down is no way to be? Come on, let's get you back on the right side up. Alright, folks. Okay, I'm gonna try and reset my camera here because it's blurry after it got dropped. But basically, this is all egg washed up. And yeah, now I'm just... Here we are, we're back now, folks. So we got the crust here, is all egg washed. And I got my oven preheating to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. And yeah, after it bakes for 400 degrees Fahrenheit, you want to do that 15 minutes. You want to do that for 15 minutes. And after 15 minutes is up, you will have a beautiful crust. Alright, so, folks, Connor had an important business call he needed to get to. So he just stuck with me for a minute. Sorry everyone who wanted the ginger shenanigans. But yeah, it's time to get this pie baking. Right, so here I took all the extra crust, egg washed it up. Gonna put that on the bottom rack there. And we gotta take this pie crust, gonna shove it on the top right there. We're gonna let that bake for a solid 15 minutes. Trust me when I say this folks, is how you get good results in the pie industry. 15 minutes. Best part about this recipe, you don't even need to weigh the pie down. Because the dough just sticks nice and good like any good dough should. And then there we have it right there, 15 minutes. So yeah, see you all in 15 minutes, I guess. Here we have the coconut. I'm gonna get it open, drain out all the liquid, then we're really gonna crack it open. First things first on the eyes. So on this eye here, I'm just gonna pretty much drill this eye of the coconut out. Anyways, okay, we're just gonna drain that coconut water. Finally decided to show up, eh?
Yeah. Does it look moldy?
We're gonna find out. I need to drain all the liquid out first
Can
before
I
we
open
can
the
open
coconut?
it. I mean, I was just gonna throw it against the ground, but sure.
I just want to hit it with the blunt side of your blade.
Go grab the hammer upstairs. Hammer and screwdriver.
You have a hammer and screwdriver up there?
Now, just like the other one, we're gonna find the soft spot there.
opening.
We're gonna use our knife to drill it out. And this time, to make it faster on this other eye over here,
Oh.
that creates an air release hole
Good job, buddy.
that we can just use to dump all that coconut water out.
Are we ready?
Hang on, that's not quite how you do it. Hang on, Connor.
Yes.
So I'm going to teach you something right now. You see these?
Yeah.
Those are natural ridges that make up the coconut. It's a lot easier if you hammer along those ridges, or especially right there at that joint group, because that'll cause the whole thing to just structurally fall apart.
You see, that's not my fault.
I know that's not your fault. Okay.
Oh, it's getting a nice crack in there.
Okay, pause.
I can probably just rip it open from here.
Yeah, this is where you want to play the leverage game. Hang on, wait. Stick the screwdriver in there and use it to just pry it apart.
I'm trying to. I'm not that strong. I mean, it doesn't look moldy.
It doesn't look moldy. That looks like a good coconut.
And then you can just scoop this out.
Oh! Did you just... Yeah. That's a perfectly good coconut half.
See, I just scooped it out.
That's how that half is good.
What? Am I not supposed to just scoop it out?
No, I mean, it's not moldy, and that's really good. Because it'd only be the back side that'd be moldy. Alright, folks, so now I'm going to show you my way of opening up a coconut now that Connor's done it.
Oh, it's my first ever time opening a coconut.
Yeah.
It's...
Now, first thing you're going to want to do...
You're not just gonna hit
is
it
you're
with a
going to want
hammer.
to line it up, and with the back side of your hammer, you're going to want to apply as much blunt force directly to that
This doesn't seem-
crosshair.
I'm hiding behind the camera.
So...
So, audience, if you'll see, even though I was holding the camera, he applied so much blunt pressure that it evaporated everything.
So...
Did you even break open the coconut?
Usually you want to do this outside on concrete. I thought I could pull it off.
Just do it on the floor.
Okay, we're doing it on the floor. There we go.
Is this one moldy?
We're gonna find out. Well, folks, it's as I had originally feared. The coconut was moldy, which means we're gonna have to go with my backup plan, which was to use store-bought shredded coconut.
I don't mind store-bought shredded coconut.
Which was really sad because here on Danny Lee, we don't like cutting corners. We like doing things the real, authentic way.
Coconuts don't grow this season. No wonder.
I know coconuts don't grow this season, but I lied to myself. I had hope.
And you paid the price of $6.34 for it. I
Yep.
remembered. That was the actual price of these.
Okay, well, folks, next part we're gonna toast the coconut. Alright, folks, so here we have some organic unsweetened coconut.
Are we sure this is the one we want to use? Wait, so we're using unsweetened instead of sweetened? Or are we going to use sweetened to top it off and this is
We're gonna use sweetened to top it off, and we're gonna use unsweetened in the actual pie itself.
But we're still going to use sugar, right?
Oh, we're gonna use an unholy amount of sugar, don't you worry.
Look at those hands.
Okay, so we're gonna light this up, and we are gonna toast ourselves this here bag of
Do we
coconut.
want to use 2 bags? Or
I got a backup bag just in case.
do you think we need it? Do you think we need it or only 1 bag is necessary?
I think only 1 bag's necessary right now. I'm gonna use a mix of toasted and untoasted, because that gives us a wide array of coconut flavors. But yeah,
I bet this does not. I bet this does not taste good considering it's unsweetened right now.
you know, some people speak by oven toasting. I will forever be a pan toasty guy. I think having the different levels of toastiness really adds for a depth of flavor, and I really like it. I understand why some people don't like it, but at the same time, I think those people are wrong, so like,
We try our best.
we do in fact try our
They're
best.
starting to smell like hash browns. Of course. Hey guys, it's me and Danny's
So not
broken
be
camera.
wasteful here. I'm gonna add the rest of the egg wash to this. Don't really recommend doing that step, but I'm gonna try it out just to see if it works today, and yeah.
Oh, so I'm your test subject.
Yes, you are.
I feel so honored.
So to this we want to add 2 eggs
2 egg yolks.
and 2 egg yolks.
Ooh, the 2 ominous eggs. Look at those 2 eyes. If only there was a nice smile to go there, we'd have a perfect art piece.
Boop,
No, it looks like a triple.
boop.
Oh, it's got a nose.
And to that little mixture,
More butter.
we're going to add sugar.
Loud and clear. More butter.
We'll add about,
How much sugar, Danny?
give or take a cup.
No,
Not looking
no,
over.
no, 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 you're gonna drop more eggs.
Look at that, 2 nice little eggs in a blanket.
Anyways,
How are we gonna make this pie filling, Danny?
first things first, gonna take a can of coconut milk.
Coconut milk. This seems like the worst way to open this. Oh, wow. That tastes like nothing. You could eat that. No, you can eat that. It's like water. It's like solid water. It is literal solid water.
That's the good taste of coconut right there.
Solid water.
Okay, so to this.
So we're putting our water in.
Wow.
Are you sure the pie filling calls for water? Or are you just kind of winging it?
The pie filling does call for water, however, it's usually a bit thicker than that. Hopefully we got the right brand of coconut milk.
So what's this, coconut cream?
This is coconut cream.
I want to taste that, actually.
You can taste. This is basically the top stuff, to my knowledge, without all the excess in it.
It also tastes like nothing. Completely different consistency, but it still tastes like nothing. Oh, is this one also liquid? Are you sure you're going to be able to make this? You might need to drain some of the liquid out.
No, it's all good. Come together. You just gotta trust.
I don't.
I know you don't.
Are we going to add the sweetened condensed milk too?
Yes. Hang on. First things first. Can of whole milk.
That's not the best unit of measurement, but
It works.
power to you. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff, guys. We got some nice sweetened condensed milk. Danny once bought this for a good $5.
Yeah,
Was it 5 or was it 10?
it was 5. Then you also want a nice can here of half and half.
Quick fun fact to you guys. If you didn't know, sweetened condensed milk actually tastes very good on snow cones.
Sweet condensed milk tastes great on pancakes.
I don't know if I trust that.
It's actually how Russians eat their pancakes.
Interesting. I've been surprised so far, chat, because all these different kind of coconut stuff, I expect them, because of their consistency, I expect them to taste like something, and they taste like water. This is... oh my gosh, the coconut's just absorbing the sweetened condensed milk. Oh, this is... Are we sure we can turn this into a custard?
I've never been more certain of something in my life, Mr. Chittister.
So you weren't even more certain when you, like... but nothing?
Okay, it was a figure of speech.
You might want to scrape that sweetened condensed milk off the side.
No, just so you know, this is a lot more than we're ever gonna need.
So what, are you just gonna eat it?
Yeah,
You
this
probably
is...
can eat this.
Yeah, I'm good. It's basically gonna be a pudding. And this is gonna be my dinner for my lack of an ability to eat things, and this is gonna be Connor's coconut cream pie.
Yeah. This is to make it smell
A
good.
small dab of vanilla extract.
Dead.
There goes my wallet.
This is
Alright, folks, Connor's taking his first big boy steps here in the kitchen. I'm letting him operate the mixer. As I said, 2 eggs in there, 2 egg yolks, and a whole ton of sugar.
More!
Hang on, stop for a sec. Let me just get that the best angle I can. Gonna add, give or take half a cup of cornstarch.
That is more than half a cup. What's this for?
to thicken it.
Well, what is this?
The thickening agent. That's what turns that cream into pudding. More!
This is quality content. Oh, it's like Scrambler. I hardly know her.
Okay.
I was gonna make a joke that made no sense, but it was funny to me.
So, folks, this is the next part. This is the worst part, objectively, of making any custard dish.
And what's that?
It's tempering.
And how do you temper?
You take your hot liquid and you take your egg mixture. and
You put that in that?
Do it very slowly.
This doesn't seem right. So you need to do it really fast so it won't make scrambled eggs.
Well, you also need to make sure you don't send your stuff flying into the ether.
We wouldn't do that though, we're smart. You're spilling a lot.
I know I'm spilling it.
Lift it up more, don't do it like where you're doing it.
I can't lift it up more.
No, you can.
I could, but then it won't mix, and then we have
Do it from
eggs.
here, do it from here. Like you're doing it, yeah, you got it right. You were doing it from like on the edge of the bowl, you need to do it from like... You need to do it from above the edge of the bowl. Don't make it still. I don't remember coconut cream pie custard being yellow. No, you wouldn't dare. You couldn't. You shouldn't.
Why wouldn't I?
Because this isn't proper kitchen etiquette.
What do you mean?
You're doing it wrong!
How?
My arbitrary rules say so. This feels like too much coconut to custard ratio. Am I stupid for saying that?
No, you're not. I actually understand completely what you're doing.
But you're gonna ignore what I'm saying anyway?
No, I'm gonna ignore my own bad feeling.
Maybe you should just add more eggs though. Can you add more eggs at this point?
Not easily.
So we're not gonna have a great custard, are we?
Oh, I think we're gonna have a great custard.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It really doesn't set. I will take out half of this, add more cornstarch and more eggs back into the mixture, and we will make this a pudding.
The camera's having a hard time on which eye it should focus on. Oh, this looks like whipped cream almost. It looks like melted whipped cream. Speaking of, is this too hot for me to try?
What should I call them?
I'm thinking like the word, the word tots, like for younger kids. You should call them the time tots.
The time totters.
Yeah. You call them, if you want it to be like a less timey, you can call them the time nars. Nars? No. So wrong. You need something that rolls off the tongue.
The time nommers.
The time.
The time tinkers.
That's funny.
Oh, they're pretty much the same thing.
Not really.
This is like a mix between a pudding. Most puddings use a cornstarch base and most custards use an egg base.
I mean, we did both though.
Yeah, which makes this more of a pudding-like custard.
I do not know if, without the stove being on at least, I don't know if that butter's gonna melt too well.
No, it's gonna melt perfectly.
Put more butter. The noise is terrible though.
Get that microphone up in there.
This noise is terrible. Nobody wants to hear this. You're disgusting.
I know some people who are into this.
This is, dude, if you start an ASMR channel, I'm not subscribing to that. You don't have to make that. You can just use it.
No, I'm making it.
But why?
Because I only give the best quality stuff here.
And that includes the videos to his viewers.
Okay, I'm trying.
Wink at the cam. Why? I wasn't trashing on you. I was trying to build your image.
I hate your camera.
That's a really good pudding. Try it.
Ugh. Pudding. Doesn't taste like coconut. You ever seen people put like chocolate chips on top of whipped cream? I mean, yeah, on top of like coconut cream pies.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about that?
It's interesting, but to each their own.
Chicharron.
Chicharron. I love chicharron. Here, get the camera on this part.
He's putting it in a bowl. Oh. If you want more coconut and bowl content, subscribe to Danny Lee.
Okay, so we're taking some of this toasted coconut. Some of this untoasted sweetened coconut. We're gonna...
Unsweetened.
No, that is the sweetened stuff.
In my own little
I just can't eat the coconut, so you know.
my own little creative input says more coconut. I love coconut. Actually, maybe just a little bit more from both sides, because you really want that coconut flavor, you know. Ooh, I can't tell if this is gonna be really smooth or really chewy.
It's gonna have the consistency of grits or couscous.
I can't tell if I'm gonna like that. How much I'm gonna like that. Like almonds and candy, but I can't tell if that's just because I don't like almonds or if this looks like gravy. No. No. We've been cooking for a while.
Look at that though. That you can't tell me that's not gonna make a beautiful pie.
It's gonna be like a great pie. It doesn't look great right now. It looks too much like gravy for my liking.
There's not enough room in my fridge, so we're gonna take this upstairs. Bring the camera up.
If you drop this, I'm never forgiving you. And I don't think your mom will ever forgive you either, because this is going straight in a carpet. There's a room up here. We shall see how this turns out.
It turns out as good as the place without the citric acid. You'll be alright.
Citric acid, huh? It does look good.
Just like that.
We're
Folks.
done with day one.
Yeah, we're done with day one. We have to let that rest in the fridge for about 12-ish hours. Happy April Fools to you.
Thank you.
Day one over, folks. See you tomorrow. Folks, after a whole night in the fridge, we got a beautiful looking pie here. Look at that. It is firmed up like a dream, which means there's only one step left we can do, and that's to make a beautiful topping for our coconut cream pie. Which, if any of you know my ginger friend here, it might just be one of his favorite dessert toppings.
I love whipped cream.
That's right, whipped cream. Okay, so folks, you're gonna get your heavy whip.
So, start pouring it in. Come on.
We're gonna get our heavy whipping cream.
Spill a little bit of it. That's part of the process.
Oh, absolutely.
Just put all of it in there. You know.
So you want about a good cup and a half whipping cream in there. Ordinarily, I would turn the whole thing into cream because you like it. However, I got something very important for the rest of that. Then to that we're gonna add about
Some powdered
half
sugar.
a cup of powdered sugar.
The powdered sugar, what gets in all that air that makes it all nice and whipped.
Yep, excuse me.
Then
Then finally, we're gonna add a pinch of salt.
salt makes everything in baking work better.
It is really weird. It's a science almost.
Like a lot.
Whipped cream, folks.
It's cream of the whipped variety. No, what would the salt do?
Does it need to be whipped anymore?
What would the salt do? Would it just make it puffier?
Give it a bit more of an intense flavor.
Up to you. I like it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm finding that's not the easiest thing to do, to put powdered sugar in there while it's going. Whoa. That's a lot. I think it's also making it a little fluffier. I do love me some whipped cream. That's great.
Okay, now, folks, before we assemble this here pie, my friend has asked for a nice chocolate sauce for the top.
Yes.
Now, just so happens that I have this massive pound brick of
Why
chocolate.
did you get this?
It was at a Russian store.
Oh, and it looked cool, so you bought it.
Well, I really like European chocolate.
But it's like, that's like 4 pounds of chocolate.
Actually, it's only a pound.
Because if you see this, Danny is very good at using knives, thankfully. But holy cow. How much chocolate sauce are we gonna use? This is gonna make a lot, I assume.
I don't know, think that's enough?
Whipped cream has the most disgusting aftertaste because of the fact that it's so disgustingly good, okay.
Okay, so we got a bunch of dark chocolate in there. You can use milk chocolate if that's more of what you like. We're just using dark chocolate because I am on medication right now, so I can't legally drive to a store.
And we can just put some sugar in there.
Yeah, we're gonna put sugar, don't worry.
I mean,
To that,
it's barely dark chocolate if you have just a bunch of sweets.
to that we're gonna add a little bit of coconut oil.
Just to give everything
That's
in,
a bit too much.
just because we want everything in this pie to have a nice coconut taste.
Also, it'll help it melt together.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna turn that on a nice lower heat.
So now we're just mixing it all together while the chocolate melts. And then once this chocolate melts, we're gonna add 2 essential ingredients to making a nice chocolate sauce. Because right now, when it melts, it'll just be making basically molten chocolate, which will immediately harden once put on basically anything.
And it's gonna be untempered, so it's gonna be really rough. Okay, to this I'm gonna add
We're gonna add some heavy whipping cream.
about half a cup of whipping cream.
Brown sugar, really.
Yeah, I figured, brown sugar has that dark caramelized molasses flavor, so I figured it would work great with this. Ordinarily, I would not recommend sugaring that, but
it's me that we're making this for.
But my friend, that's another important topic I should bring up. My friend here likes things a lot sweeter than most people. So if you're making this recipe and you're not as big of a fan of sweet as he is, you are perfectly okay to cut back on some of the sugar in this recipe.
I just don't like bitter things.
You know what? That's fair.
I just like obnoxious sweets. That's why I love whipped cream. I'm eating any whipped cream that's left over in there. Not over there. Oh, my meat's starting to burn. I hear bad noises.
One lump of chocolate was too big. It's not melted yet. But yeah, that's a really nice chocolate ganache right there.
Let me taste it.
Hang on.
Because, unfortunately, depending on how this tastes, I might need to add more sugar.
You probably will.
Maybe a tiny bit. Wait.
Hang on. If you add sugar, I'd recommend going with powdered because it will result in less of a grainy. This is actually one of the best chocolate ganaches I've ever made.
Yes.
Because it's the first one I've had that uses coconut oil. Okay, now to this whipped cream, before we go on, I'm gonna mix in.
I thought you would put that on top of the whipped cream.
What would you prefer?
Probably on top.
Okay, so we're gonna do this a bit different. Right here, I'm gonna put a layer.
I was thinking because mostly the coconut's for decoration in general. I mean, I don't know how much of that you're actually gonna get. And also, it's really nice on some whipped cream. So
Yeah, we're putting the toasted stuff on top because that's what looks good.
the toasted stuff. Really.
So we're putting a layer on this pie of sweetened coconut. We're gonna put some of this lovely homemade whipped cream.
Whipped.
Look at that stuff. It's
In all its
beautiful.
glorious, glorious nature. Should we let this sit in the fridge for a bit before we eat it, or should we just...
That'd actually be a good idea.
Because it would let the whipped cream solidify a little bit more.
It'd also let the whole pie just come together. Hang on, I'm gonna bring out the spat wangular for this.
What's a spat wangular? I do not get that reference because I'm not a real one. This is not a drizzle, this is a poop. I think you need to heat it up a little if you want to make it be a drizzle. I'm not sure. I mean, it works. It definitely works.
It looks pretty. It looks like an art piece.
Are you gonna sign it?
Should I sign it?
No. I think that.
I could sign it.
I think that'd be really hard at this point.
Not entirely. Should I try and commit to signing it?
Maybe like right here, if you want to sign it.
Okay, folks, I'm gonna try signing this with my chocolate. Finally, over the top, we'll go down with a slight base layer, this sweetened coconut.
It's hard to see on the camera, and I apologize for that, but there's not much we can do about that.
Yeah. And finally, we'll go down with a ton of this toasted coconut.
I forgot, cameras have a zoom in setting. That's a lot. I mean, yeah, it is supposed to have like a coconutty texture. Oh, this is gonna taste good. And then we just top it off with about a pound of sugar, and we're done. That's a joke. We're just gonna.
So we're gonna shape that a bit with my finger.
And then we're just gonna put a little drizzle of chocolate on top of it, and it should look divine. There we go. That's a nice pie right there.
Hang on, I can fit a bit more on that there.
Now look at that pie. That's a cocoa. Ooh, it's falling off. It's too much chocolate. The chocolate's too drizzly. Now we gotta just stick this in the fridge.
Now, folks, this is one of the most lovely coconut cream pies you are ever gonna see. This is decadent, this is rich, and this is delicious. The last step, give this about 5 to 15 minutes in a fridge.
So, we'll cut to you when we're taste testing. Well, when I'm taste testing. He can't eat.
Here, if you're quiet, let's try and get me putting this in the fridge.
Give us a thumbs up.
20 minutes later.
Now this, folks, is a decadent coconut cream pie.
Looks delightful.
Look at this thing.
Maybe 5.
Are you all ready? Where do you want your slice? Do you want the signature?
Yes, signature pie slice taken out. Oh, that's a disgusting slice. Oh, look at that cross section.
Look at that beautiful pie, folks. And look at that.
That is a slice of pie.
Ladies and gentlemen, we interrupt your regularly scheduled program to bring you an important message from our sponsors. Hello everyone, it is I, the Danny, back again, and today I'm here to tell you that this video is sponsored by me. I know, how crazy. I'm a small YouTuber, very small YouTuber, which I'm sure most of you out there understand the struggle. It can be rough being a small YouTuber. I put hours and hours of passion and hard work into my videos, and yet sadly, a lot of them don't meet the preferred performance I'd like them to have. I guess the point is, and what I'm trying to say, why I'm dressed up fancy, suit and tie, if you like this video, and you are feeling generous, then please consider helping out my channel in any way you see fit. There are multiple ways you can do this. You can become a recurring video watcher. You can leave a like on the video. You can join our Discord server. You can join my Patreon and Twitch, which at the time of recording this does not exist, but will eventually. Maybe. You could do the classics, you could subscribe, you could join the channel. But as long as you are enjoying the content I make, and you let me know that you are enjoying the content, that's all I care. This is sort of a message to tell you to support my channel, which is mainly what it is, but it's also a thank you note to all of you watching. Without further ado, let's return to the video. Grab yourself a drink, and grab yourself a snack. It's time to be Danny. We will now return to our regularly scheduled program. Thanks for your understanding.
Alright, Connor. There is your decadent pie.
It's
With the Danny Lee signature mark on it.
It's gimongous.
Now, yes, get a good piece of that pie and tell the camera exactly what you think of it.
I didn't spill pie. Me? I would never. Danny, I saw Danny's face. It was really worried for a second. I would never do that. I'm responsible.
Okay, maybe you should put the...
No? Wait. I'm not including any crust. You can eat this. You can probably eat this.
Hang on. Let's worry about that in a minute.
I would rate this a 10 out of 10. It is actually the best coconut cream pie I've ever had.
Yes!
This is phenomenal. The custard part tastes so great, and it tastes even better with the disgustingly sweet whipped cream.
Alright.
It tastes phenomenal.
This, you don't need to chew this. This is pretty, like, soft. It's good. It's really good.
That hurts so bad, but it's so good.
How would you rate that, Danny?
It tastes like a heavenly coconut s'more.
It kind of does. Oh yeah, it's got chocolate whipped cream. It's got everything s'more-esque. It's really good. It's really
That is one of the most heavenly desserts I've ever made, just hands down.
And you didn't even get the crust in that pie.
How is the crust?
I'll eat the. Give me this.
Real quick. I'll eat just the crust alone real quick. It's hard to taste it over...
Get that little bit right there.
It's hard to taste over the mountain of whipped cream and custard, but it tastes pretty good from what I saw. No. It's like really flaky and good. You'll probably be able to hear that in the video.
So good.
I thought my only thing I thought I would have been able to complain about it is that like the chocolate might have been still a little bit too bitter, so it might have like subtracted from the sweetness of the whipped cream. But everything else in the pie is genuinely so sweet. that it just tastes like nice, like, sugary chocolate.
This is coming from someone who just doesn't usually give out 10 out of 10s, so 9.5.
Oh, if we're going off personal rating, it's definitely a 10 out of 10. It's the best pie I've ever eaten.
I think that this was a successful episode, so I want to take a sec to thank you all for watching. I'm so glad my friend here enjoyed the pie. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope at least one of you out there goes and make yourself an amazing coconut cream pie, and yeah. Without further ado, I guess this is Danny Lee signing out. Peace, everybody. Blooper time.
Perfect. That's me right there. I look so muscular. Should we not also bring like the coconut flakes out? I'll get the coconut flakes. Setting up the camera's hard, especially when the camera's broken. I digress. Okay. This works. Hey guys, it's me, Connor. Danny's not gonna take this moment to, so I guess I will. If you guys could like and subscribe, that'd really help. Since I know Danny doesn't like to plug his stuff that often, obviously. Also, let me shout out my own YouTube channel that doesn't exist because I have no interest in content creation. Danny's currently upstairs looking for cornstarch, which, you know, he didn't check if we had any because he didn't think there was a chance we could run out of it. But there is a very possible chance at this point that we ran out of cornstarch, which would be really interesting, albeit funny. I think it back. Hey, bud.
I forgot one of the ingredients.
The cornstarch?
The cornstarch.
So, what are we going to do about that?
My mother's running to grab some. In the meantime, we could make the filling if you want.
Sure.
Alright.
I don't know about that guy. He's kind of crazy. Sorry, I was just plugging my non-existent YouTube channel.
Good on you for that.
I also told the viewers to like and subscribe.
Thank you for that.
Be sure to include that in the video.
I've already included it somewhere else, but...
Oh. Did you?
Yeah.
You really are view hungry. A hungry, hungry man who can only intake liquids and content.
Wait. Hold on, smell. It got on my nose, didn't it?
No. It got on your nose.
No, you don't need to get out. You're not my mom. I'm just not going to eat it because... Gosh, vanilla extract sucks. One time Mrs. had tricked into drinking vanilla extract, and he said it tasted good. And he wanted more of it.
Is the kid an alcoholic or what?
No, this specific kind.
That is alcohol. The frick?
And then he said after that it made water taste vanilla-y.
Hope you know I'm gonna have to bleep out their names, but...
What, you want this to go on the video? Is this the content you strive for?